Good morning, this is Tiffany filming on Naturel with the hair drying. I have naturally kind of curly wavy hair and I don't really appreciate it that much. I just got done cleaning my brushes, so everything I have is clean. And I haven't used a brush to put on my foundation for a while, but I was watching, just want to kind of shake this. I watched him shake his foundation, and he always puts it on the back of his hand. And this is brand new Becca and Shell, and it is $44 from Sephora. I think I just put too much. If I remember right, this has a pretty decent cover, but if I need more, it's always there, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some on my face. And always, I love to put some right here, kind of on my scar, and so I even it up. Okay, I don't have too much left, so right now, this looks like the perfect match for me. It was out of stock, and I bought vanilla, and vanilla had too much yellow. So I think I better start getting this applied because it seems like it dries pretty fast. See, even foundation can get me to shut up. Wow. That was a joke. I know I talk all the time. Some of it good, some of it mediocre, some of it fall asleep boring. So I'm trying to get it up into my hairline. I'm trying not to cover up my eyebrows totally. Trying to get some underneath my eyes. And just see if there's any left to kind of blend this. Now I'm just going to kind of look at what I see, and maybe I could have used just a little more, but I mean, it did cover everything, so I don't think I need fuller coverage than this. So I'll go ahead and put it with my dirty makeup things. Oh, I forgot to use a primer. Guys, girls, anyone listening, I didn't put a primer, so my makeup's not going to last. And I do have an actual party to go to tonight, so I want to have that extra good look. So I'm even going to tap my concealer out just to make sure. I don't know. Oh, this has a doe foot too. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it as I see my idols apply it. Now, maybe idols is a weird word, but I happen to love the makeup industry, and Jeffree Star is one of my all-time favorites. I was watching, I'm sorry, I have a lot of ums this morning. I was watching Jeffree Star on a raft, and he's so incredibly funny and amazing. And I'm like, if he had one of those, Hershey's chocolate bars that had a gold ticket to see him at home, I would be eating that chocolate and buying that chocolate with every penny I have, and I'd end up 400 pounds before I got to see him. Just a joke. But honey, I do not need the help, so please don't make it a candy themed event. I don't even know if he'll ever do that. I think the reason why I'm thinking about this is that James Charles did a prom wish, and I thought that was the coolest thing. Now, see, I'm almost 50, so I'm sure I'm older than Jeffrey. He's got to be, mid to late 30s. And Nate, his boyfriend, I'm sorry, but he's probably about 27. So we've got a little age difference, but not much. I'm giving y'all a hard time. I think you're beautiful together, and I think it's wonderful that you're clear on your ideas about family and children. You can have dogs as children, they are wonderful children. And for the longest time, I didn't think that I'd have any kids myself until I met my husband, and he's a pediatrician. I probably shouldn't be saying this, but anyway, I have 3 new palettes that I can give a shout to. I have, let's see, this is called Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, Moroccan Spice. And the plate just fell out. This is this girl. I'm sure y'all have seen it by the masters already because they seem to get the promos. This one I got from Kevin Aucoin, and I was so scared I was going to say the name wrong. It was $57. It's called Electropop, and it is no longer available. It's sold out, so I am so sorry to tell you that. This one should be available again for $59. It's NARS Assist. So NARS Assistic. A little hard to open. Okay. And it asks, are you a hashtag NARS Assist? Yes, I am. And this has a beautiful palette of very warm tones and some cooler tones. I love it. So it's $57 and it is available, as is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. Next, I'm going to put on a little of my Tatcha Pearl, which I believe is $48. And it goes in and out of stock depending on the weather. I'm just kidding. But depending on things, it is supposed to help with under eye problems like dark circles and that sort of thing. So I'm applying it over a heavy duty amount of concealer. So I don't know, I might start looking in this mirror because it seems like when I look in the other one, the light goes up. I mean, I feel blinded right now. I might just need to turn it down. Anyway, you can see I'm using my hand. I use a brush to put on my foundation. And now for my Tatcha the Pearl in Moonlight, I should say. It's the lightest color. I'm using it to hopefully not have any dark circles today, which are never wanted. I love the packaging for Tatcha. I think it's very regal and different. I mean, they could have went, with just a flat, pad of their goo. Now, let me see. I'm looking in the camera. I'm looking. It looks pretty good. The powder I'm going to use, if I can find it, oh, there it is going to be, of course, Laura Mercier. I use it to set, but I also am very cautious to avoid the eye area because I just simply have had too many times where it makes me look older. And I'm going out with a friend who's probably 15, 20 years younger. She can probably bake her face still, but I don't know. I want to see, as the beauty gurus and influencers get older, if they still bake. I see them, but I've never paid attention. James Charles did his mother one time, and I'm sure she's about the age that I am. Or if you're younger, I'm so sorry to say that. I can't remember her name. She was a doll. But I can't remember if he actually went over her eyes. I'm not doing it. I just see too many creases, too much opportunity. I even don't like doing my forehead because it seems to, now look at that. You can see the light get even brighter. And I noticed I do have some flecks of powder on my chestal region. I said that on purpose. It's just my chest, whatever. Okay, now I'm going to go for the contour, and as you know, I am a Park Avenue princess times 2. You know, I don't think I received that in my package, so it must have went out of stock. Does it say it on there? Nope, I didn't get the deal. Oh well, I'll just use this till I hit pan. I can't believe it was $23 and I missed it. Dang. I'm just a wee bit frustrated as I realize my dream didn't come true. You know what? So many of my dreams have come true, though, that I really need to stop crying about anything and everything. I mean, I have the money to invest in makeup. I'm very lucky there. I'm lucky to live in the house that my husband's provided. If I kept it cleaner, I'd do a house tour, but you know what? I've only got 6 subscribers right now. So I don't think I need to go and do anything like that because honestly, everyone is a stranger to me at this point. When I get to the point where I have actual feedback, I'm assuming that'll happen. You know, it may not be in the cards for me. I mean, I just may be the one too many who have tried to do this and be on the negative side. Okay, so I noticed I did not use any concealer down my nose, atop my forehead. I like to put a little on the Cupid's bow and a little in the middle. Kind of follows where I would highlight some. Oh, since I put that powder on, this is a true mess. Oh my gosh. Learning things I never knew existed. Do not try and blend once you set. Oh my gosh. This is not so bad. This feels good. The forehead felt awful. I was just trying to snatch my nose for the first time ever because I hear people talking about snatched noses all the time. My nose has to be smashed or whatever, snatched, and I've never really tried it. So this is my attempt at snatching my nose. I don't know. Should I put that there? Probably not. But should I put that there? Yes. So now, since I've made that real bad error, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more setting powder in the areas that I disrupted. And I'll just go ahead and do the whole thing. Just get crazy. Okay, so got some more on my top again. Yay for me. I'm trying to wipe off my hands. Okay, let's see. We've got some setting powder on. We have got our contour that I just covered up a little bit, which was definitely telling that I'm a novice here and I make big mistakes. So I'm going to take a little stipple brush No, I know that's got to be wrong. I'm going to take the brush that I used for powder, make sure I don't put any more powder on it, get it full. Yeah, I really did take down my contour by doing that. So I'm really going to carry this on and out as if I can't see the contour anymore. I'm probably going to have to reapply it. Oh my gosh, this is becoming like the nightmare of all applications. You know, I think this is like a $20 brush, and it's actually super soft and easy to clean. It may have came in one of my cheaper brush purchases. Like I made, I think, a $69 brush purchase for all of my family, thinking, you know, it says it's worth $1.99 or whatever. And I'm going to go back and do my contour, because that is not great right now. I just literally took that off. I can't believe I took that off. I'm just so in shock. Okay. So now we have our Park Avenue Princess on, our NARS blush on. I can do a little more blending with these two friends. And I think I'll retire that one. And as I blend out anything that might be remaining, especially underneath and a little bit right there, I can't tell if anything's going down, but it is to try to convert the double chin into something livable. Okay, so I've used my concealer, I've used my pearl. I don't know which I should choose to use. They're all so beautiful. Why don't I just put on my highlighter, my Becca Moonstone, while I'm thinking about which one to ultimately choose. Now I've got my hair sticking up because it's so full of, now it's just kind of going along with the pattern. I'm going to put a little bit more. Look at that. It's following me. It's like the hair is stuck in the brush. Will it be shiny? Nobody knows. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's any glitter. And I'm trying to get that piece of hair out. I think there's glitter on that side. I'm not too sure about this side. Okay. There's got to be glitter in there. Okay, so we've done that. Now. What to do? You know, part of me says, since Electropop has been discontinued, to just go for a wild eye look. And as you know, I work best with a pressing brush. I don't know why. I think it's because I've been using it for about 20 years now that way. What I think I'm going to do is a couple of blues and a turquoise. So I believe I'm going to start out with this color turquoise. And I might just use, oh, I wish I hadn't have messed with this too much. This is very, I'm going to make faces when I do this. I know I am. No faces today, okay? Just put the makeup on. I'm sorry if I'm obstructing your view a little. I'm attempting to do something a little more than average today, and I want it to turn out so bad that I'm kind of shunning you a little bit, and I'm not trying to. So please don't take offense. I'm just getting, ooh, I just did something wrong. Let me get that off. Okay, let me get this up in here. Okay, so I've got one eye halfway done. Now I'm attacking my second eye, and I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing just a little bit. Probably not much. You know what? Let's see if I can just do it with the big mirror. I can't. I feel really challenged without the thing being up here. This side came along a lot quicker. I don't know if I just had a little more courage, you know, to get the color I needed out of the pan, or really what made this take off, but it took off rather fast. Okay, so right now I'm looking at how even it is, and it is not very even at all. It's still lacking the color. And I have massive lighting on me right now. Okay, it's starting to get there. Okay. I was so making fun of the fact that I'm such a loner right now, because I actually have, I'm going to take a sip of this. I was going to have a mukbang by myself. But I think since I'm talking, I'll just go ahead and, oh wow. Okay. Now I've got to do a little correction up here. Okay, a little correction. Okay. Okay. So this one has a bit more rise, and I need to get this one. Now, one thing I'm seeing that I don't like is I'm seeing it build up in the wrong spots. So I'm probably completely blocking you out right now, but please stay tuned. It's not over yet. Okay. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, I just stuck my tongue out. What in the world was that for? So let's just say this again. Much love. Rest in peace, Kevin Aucoin. You are a genius. This is a beautiful palette. So whomever you left in control of your beauty, like iconic beauty, is keeping it where you'd want it to be. I totally believe that. Okay. Okay. Ooh-wee. Okay. Oh my gosh. I actually went under a little bit. That is scary. Okay. I do need to clean this brush off because, like I said, I'm very powerfully stuck with a flat pressing brush as, oh, and this, I bought this $8 Cinema Secrets brush cleaner spray, and believe you me, I want to say I love it to death, but it's already got a problem with it. And I'm like, why? Okay, so I know what color I'm going to go with next. So this will be just a little bit of a surprise. Okay, I'll try to give it a little bit so you can see just a little bit of what I'm applying. And I have a cat yowling now in the background. Lovely. I'm sorry, kitty. The woman, oh my gosh, I realized that is so non-available to see anything for you guys. So I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna continue to use it until I get to the very top and until I make a nice area for the next color to jump off. So I'm just kind of looking at where I am and trying to keep that real. Okay, so I have my two colors on, and one is going just a little further over than the other, which is no big deal. I think I like to make sure that I make the bottom colors just a tad more bright. And how about just a tad more bright up here? Okay, so we have that transition. I'm sorry. And it's starting to work through the top area. There, you know what? There's a little bit of a, almost I want to say wrinkliness to the one side of my eye. Okay, so I've got that. I'm sorry if I haven't been showing you. I've got a blue to pink. I started out with this turquoise, and then I began melding with this pink color. It does say on the bottom what their numbers are. I think it's Snatch and Asp and Light. So I'm using the color Snatch. Interesting. Okay, so the last color I wanted to go with is called Heat Wave. I believe it's called Heat Wave. Or should I do purple? Boy, I'm just torn up about this. I'm going to start with purple. And this is supposed to be just a really fun, small. Now, when I went up on all the others, I did a straight line. So for this, as much as I really wanted to keep it smaller, I think that to be true, it needs the straight line. And I use a lot of weird techniques. And if I go out of the line, which I might, I'm a little fearful of that right now because I am working on the very end of the eye. I bet you can't see anything. You can't. I'm so sorry. My collective work is to not be able to show and I've noticed one problem so far that I've done, and it just hit me that I've done it, is I went a little bit rough across the top. The transitions are nice. I think, in my book, they're nice, but the top is really good on this side. And see how this purple is? This is the purple I want to see. I don't want to see the miniature purple. And yeah, it's wrinkles. It's because my skin is becoming wrinkly that I have these problems. So bear with me. I'm still in the game. I'm still working it out. And so far, so good. Okay. So this one, did I? Oh my gosh. I accidentally put purple right here where the pink was. So I'm going to fix that. And I'm also, and I'm sorry for keeping you out of the picture. It's not intentional. This might go on a ton faster if you do know how to work with the other kind of brushes. You know, the ones I'm trying to say. The crease brushes. I don't know. But I'm trying to get them equally purple. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now I need to go back to the pink because it got lost a little in this journey. Because you know why? I know why. Because I put so much blue. So the beginnings of this pink had to stand up to this blue. And they did. They did a good job. So, we have not a very subtle look. Okay. Okay, I've got to just get it. I'm really sorry. Got to get it up to the line. Got to get it there. Okay, so I am super sorry about blocking you for the majority of this look. I just could not figure out how to go into this and show you a nice, interesting look as my brush cleaner sticks. And I see all that purple and pink coming off. Now, Moonstone is the original color that most people use to highlight the brow bone. But I'm going to go ahead and use what he put in his palette, which is called Charge. Charge? No, that can't be. Light, Snatch, and Amp. Oh, Light, Snatch, and Hibiscus? Hibiscus. No, it's 3 over. 3 over is Hibiscus. Okay, so Snatch and that, and now I'm going to use Light. I'm sorry, I've been terrible about telling y'all which ones I'm going to. So now I'm going to give this a light brushing, kind of mend all the colors as they've gone together. And again, sorry for blocking you. This is purposely done for the turnout, not, oh my gosh, that is light. I don't know how I used it so easily on the other side, because on this side it just took over, like not where I want it. So now, intrigue happening, I have to go back and fix this. And go back and fix that. Oh my gosh, I did purple. Oh heaven. How am I going to get that pink again? And then this hibiscus color. Okay, so I've got this side, which needs a little cleaning up, and this side, which is super powerful. Okay, let me see. Yeah, you need a bolt of color because you're getting lost in the rain. This color is insane. insane. I don't have a clue if this would have been something Kevin Aucoin would have used on his models, or if he would have said, you know, a couple colors is enough. I don't know. I went for the full-on crazy Electropop look. I'm going to use a little more light just here, and a little more light wrapping it up here. You know, I can see where the pink still is hurting from that light color. Okay, so we have Electropop. This is the look. What do you think? I think now to balance it out, it needs a whole lot more application of, gosh, what am I trying to say? Let me move you for a second. This is the look that I got. So I have light, snatched, I can't remember the middle name, the pink, and then purple. But now I feel like I need to jump up the blush. Oh, and as I reach over here with the worst scene you've ever had to look at, I have new Marc Jacobs, which are just selections. And I feel, I don't know, if I feel like everyone would probably say a light color is best. But what about a light purple? I don't know. It's what I feel like trying. This is one of the colors out of the Marc Jacobs collection. I don't know the name. And the applicator is kind of wonky. It's kind of like, oops. It's very creamy. And, you know, it took me a little longer to put it on, but the doe foot is a little strange. Now I want to put some mascara, and I have been using, geez, I had it a minute ago, but now I've lost sight of it. Oh, here it is. I've been using Luminous Lash. And this look, I feel, would do best with a false lash because it is so over the top. I think it's pretty, but it's also pretty daring. Because most people don't walk out on the streets with Electropop colors, 3 of them doing almost a rainbow dance. My daughter was saying today that she's so proud that her birthday is in Gay Pride Month, which I thought was really cool, because I tell you, if I could surround myself with people that are that loving and wonderful and accepting, I would, because I know they go through battles. I've had many friends, and unfortunately, the friendship that I've had with them has, you know, tried to go into a relationship, and then it's just never the same. You know, once you said, look, you know, I'm not going to go there, that's not me, and their hearts are broken somehow, you can't be friends. And I have lost some of the most terrific people in my life to that very question, like, when are you going to stop teasing me? Or, you know, are we gonna try this thing? You want to move in with me? I mean, it's been a lot. And they were some of the most supportive and wonderful people. And I mean, made me laugh when I was facing divorce the first time, and made me feel safe when they opened up their home in case his abuse got too much for me to bear. And, you know, it just was incredible. And then I remember, this is so long ago, but I still have a distinct memory of it. They were so proud because their child had marched in the local gay parade. And she brought down footage of it. And unfortunately, the people I worked with were a bunch of, you know, bigotry, kind of, you know, unsupportive. And they saw her bringing her camera recorder to my office, and they were like, what was she doing here? Because it was very obvious she was gay. And I said, she's my friend. And they looked at me like, immediately, you're gay. You're married, but you're gay. And I didn't answer their questions. I didn't squash the rumors. I just let them stew in their own juices, because they said something inappropriate and they were mean to someone I cared about, and I wasn't going to address any of their questions or further the laughter or, you know, cajoling that was going on regarding her child doing this. I know it was a proud moment for her, and it was. It was just that. It was a proud moment for a mother to have a daughter so accepting. And, you know, this is in the early 90s, so now I'm going to scare off all my younger people that watch. I did intend for this to be a little bit for elders, because I do talk about things that I'm very passionate about, and I do talk about myself a lot and my family, and I just don't want to come across as someone who gurus to younger kids. You know, if you're younger, plug your ears and just watch me do the makeup, or ask your mama if you should be watching me. I don't know. I'm just trying to play it G rated, and sometimes it kind of goes PG-13, because I am older and it's hard not to talk that way when I'm by myself. Like right now, I'm doing makeup in my own little room. It's just dedicated to makeup right now. And I've got a lot of lighting on me that I don't know is helping anything or hurting. I don't know how to do my lighting. And then it goes up and it goes down. I don't get it. So now I'm going to look at the bottom. And I did a pretty good job on one side, but this side is hurting. This side needs some love. And the love means it'll probably touch my contact and the skin. But I'm willing to touch it up for that. Okay. So I got it. I got some thick love going on. I think I got some hair in there. Anyway, I'm going to stop for today. I'm going to grab this really quick and show you my look. It goes from teal to pink to purple with light above it. Teal to pink to purple. Oh, and you can see my glow. And still my contour. What I might say to that is, let's rub it in, rub it in. Rub it in, sister. I hope this isn't too clownish, because my idea in talking about gay people is not because I think it's a clownish issue. I mean, I'm wearing this as a straight woman, and I think it's a little garish, you know, it's a little bit in your face. But I love it, and I'm gonna get looks today. I already know it. And they can look all they want because I am secure in who I am, and you should be secure in who you are, and never be sorry, never apologize, always stand up for your own rights. And I hope things just get more and more equal, and that we don't have a president that is taking a dump on a certain group of people. I really hope that's not the case. Anyway, I love y'all. This is my look. I'm going to call it my multicolored look or something like that, my rainbow. And to my friends and followers in the future who may be, of a different persuasion, I am backing you all the way. I hope I've never said anything that sounds, different from that. So I love you all of you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.